Hey y'all. So today we're going to be looking at how to make an object within Fusion. Um, so first off, I'm going to be making many short videos because sometimes my audio messes up and it sounds like a big echo, making the video unusable. So I'm going to do many videos and I apologize in advance. But when technical issues like this come up, you just gotta make do. So we're going to be making objects within Fusion. This is one I made earlier. We're going to start from fresh, but I'm going to go through this quick and you can go back through and watch, and I'll explain as I go, but in a fast pace. So if you don't keep up, it's okay. Go back and rewatch it. So we're going to exit out here of this. So say you already have a previous file open, you can exit. You're always going to be open to a blank slate, whether you open Fusion for the first time or whether you just exit out of the file. So we're going to start with a sketch on the XY plane. I'm going to make the same object as I did previously, rectangle. Okay, we can dimension it. So to get to that rectangle, I hit the keyboard button R. That is a hotkey. Or you can go up here to sketch and hit rectangle. Here's a 2-point rectangle, circle, polygon, etc. But now I'm going to hit the C button for circle. Let's say now I can hit the D button for dimension. So dimension, I want it to be 1 inch. Sure. Alright, now I'm going to hit escape. That gets me out of the dimension tool. I'm going to hit E for extrude. E is an echo. I'm going to click on this, and then I can either drag it up a certain distance, or I can type however much I want it to be extruded. Next, I'm going to create another sketch, but I'm going to do it on the face of the body. Alright, I'm going to do a circle. Again, I don't care what the dimension is. Escape. Now I'm going to hit E for extrude. Now, if you look, I can extrude it outwards, or I can say I want this to cut or intersect or join. Join is like an extrusion. So I say cut, but now it's going in the wrong direction. So I want to say we can either do to object. So I click to object, then notice it's wanting me to select something. So I click the face, and it goes to that. Or I can go through all, and notice it's going in the wrong direction. So I say flip. Now it's going through all in that direction. So say you had a U shape, it would continue to go through that side. Press enter. Now we have our object. So now we're going to save this before computer crashes or something. So I'm going to name this temp object 2 and save it to test folder that I made within DBF. Now notice it's going to pop up here. Hide this. Temp object 2 v1 v1. So this is version 1 of this object. Now say that I want to make changes to this. Okay, I'm going to add just another sketch right here to this face. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to even extrude it. Now I have another sketch. I'm going to hit Control S to save. It gives me a version description. So notice we're updating versions. We can go from version 1 to version 2. So we're going to say sketch update. Alright, so now this is going to update to version 2. This is going to update to version 2. Now we can also click on here and we can say we want to move our object. So where's the move button? I just had it earlier. Bodies. Ooh, you can also make it invisible. There it is, move. So this is the body we want to move. Now we can move it in this direction or this direction. I think I just moved the axis. Anyways, if you need to move the object, it's possible. So again, now I can save another version, moved object. Now the importance of these versions is we can go back here and get previous versions and say I like the previous version of a rib better or a servo arm. I can promote it upwards. Once we get to 5 or 6 versions, we want to think about making a new one, a new file in and of itself. So like right clicking and making a copy of it and pasting it, because then, or not pasting it, but yeah, pasting it, because then you'd be at version 1, because then we could start fresh and we wouldn't have to go back through many versions. So this is how we create an object in Fusion. Now, these things may have seemed simple, but you wanted to keep these in mind because later when we're making milling patterns for the easel, it's very important to know how to quickly make a rectangle, how to quickly make extrusions if you need to. Rectangle extrusion, move, and as well as I think you saw profile. It was up over here. Go back and look at it. So profile allows you to select specific profiles. So I could have selected either this flat rectangle itself without the circle or with the circle, and it would have added an additional profile. So those are very, very important. We will use those all the time. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.